seconds. Hurry!
Might as well ensure that there is a replay in some form. So, I will be streaming this out, and...
Is everyone ready?
Oh, let's get this.
Thanks!
Alright, let's go just alright. Oh, crap. Connect. Wrong button, trying to press the direct camera. Okay, terrible.
Now all of a sudden you want back in? For goodness sake, make up your mind.
I can't use direct camera. Okay, that's weird. Thought we could. Anyways, full lineups we have Spectre being played by a Stark Future, running that nice new set that came out with the last treasure pack. You have Death Prophet being played by Spearpoint. Offlane Omni Knight being played by Lemon Badger. Let's play this before. Sao Cow is running a support disruptor, and Squanto on the support Wraith game. Haven't seen that in a while. On the dire side, we have Dazzle being played by King Keslav. We have Witch Doctor being played by Banana. Offlane Clockwork being played by Keegan. Mid lane, Ogre Magi, alright, being played by a small weenie big problems. And we have the safe lane Medusa. Alright, we have some interesting picks coming through. I wasn't in the draft. Okay, we have a Haste Room being picked up, and Bounty Room being picked up by, I believe, Squanto. Probably. And, let's see, we have a very, I would say this is a very defensive lane. Want Medusa to get to the late game. While, this is a very aggressive. You have the level 1 Kinetic Field, you have the stun, of course. You want to get Spectre fed. Just started with Desolate. Not worried about the damage they could take, not taking the level 1 Dispersion, so... I'm gonna be able to go aggressive without, dagger. Missed a CS there. Trying to get a deny. Didn't get a deny either. Unfortunate. But, looks like Banana want to give him a hug. It's omniscience to the face. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, melee versus Death Prophet's not exactly the greatest thing. Let's see if Ogre Magi can make a recovery. Right now it's 4-4-2-1. Actually, Ogre Magi is in a better end of both the CS and the last hit and the denies. That's kind of weird. See, looks like we have a bottle coming out. Yeah, looks like it. Bottle coming out for Ogre Magi already. Meanwhile, Death Prophet starting with a very safe start. It's very odd, especially against. Oh, no. Usually you'd know who your opponent is. Maybe it wasn't very clear. I don't know why you need so much regen versus an Ogre Magi. I mean, bottle's all your regen you need in this phase. And looks like no one's particularly taking a lot of rune control. No one's taking it yet. We need small problems with starting off that bottling though. And this is when having a bottle in this patch is just super effective because you benefit a lot from it. I mean, Death Prophet is literally going to pick up Bounty Room, not going to benefit as having the regen for her mana. Obviously, she has enough regen for her HP. Spectre at 10-2, Medusa at 7-1. Okay. Maybe better. Omni Knight still at 0-0, but he has 2 levels and nearly hits level 3. Clockwork, lower level 3. That's impressive. Looks like there's some aggression going on. That ward helping out a lot, as you can see, both supports moving in on him. Nothing's gonna land exactly. That's alright. A level 2 Rocket player earning him a lot of CS. Rocket player right there. Come on, get some form. Not dying it. Okay, they really want to push on this turret, I guess. Got 3 heroes on it. Squanto now taking up the turret unexpectedly, not trying to drop aggro. Just gonna walk it off. Need some tangos. Soul Ring finished on the Omni Knight, which is very effective at keeping his HP up. Once the mana cost actually gets around, 150. No matter what, he'll be healing more than he's wasting in terms of HP from the Soul Ring active. It's a really effective pickup. The only problem with Omni Knight as an offlaner is his wave player. It requires either him to be in melee range or him to use the heal on something else. That's the only problem I have with offlane Omni Knight. Otherwise, it's really effective as a laner in terms of sustainability. Bounty Rune being picked up by Ogre Magi. And a regen rune. Really nice for Death Drop. Unfortunately, it took a rocket to the face, so it didn't get benefit from it very much. And now Clockwork's still trying to find a way in. Unfortunately, that Death Prophet with that passive moves a lot faster. Ogre Magi landing the stun as well as the Ignite. Looks like First Blood will be drawn by Small Wingy Big Problems on mid Ogre Magi. Meanwhile, Keegan's still trying to go aggressive on that support Wraith King, who is only level 2. With enough mana for 1 stun. But it's like, oh, he will throw out the stun. And no follow-up whatsoever. In fact, another stun from the Ogre Magi as well as the Ignite. That will slow him down with the Battery Assault. This should be an easy kill for the Dire team. And meanwhile, Destructor is being chased down as well. Getting right-click down, another stun will be able to come out. Not quite the multicast, but one more auto attack will land it. And that's just because of the bottles on these two characters. They have enough mana to go through what they needed to go through. That's the bottle pick was so effective. And now we have a Soul Ring on Ogre Magi. I was expecting Arcane Boots, but Soul Ring is just as effective with the massive base regen that Ogre Magi got in the recent patch. Not a problem whatsoever. So that's 3 kills on the way for the Dire team. And, very inefficient use of that spells on the Radiant Calamity. So we'll have to see. Oh, mid lane gank. No mana on the Ogre Magi right now, but good heal from the Dazzle. Okay, cast coming out, and a Death Prophet. Death Prophet trying to get a bit more out of it, but will not be able to pick up any kills. The Dazzle, regen, and the heals from Witch Doctor. Kinetic Field does land, will block him up, but he's on the high ground. They don't have vision of him, really. So now they have vision on Dazzle, but Ogre Magi will be okay. He regened up quite a bit, and with that bottle, he's going to get basically full HP again. Thanks to that double damage rune.
Under fire.
Keegan as well, picking up a bounty rune. He's also going to be okay on the mana. No joke, the bottle. Oh, guys. Alright, looks like another rotation is coming out. What? They're pinging down on the top lane. Raxes. What's going on? Oh, he's trying to look for Lemon Badger. Alright, okay, that's not gonna happen. He's still back in the tower.
Dire's bottom tower.
There's a lot of movement back here. Dazzle trying to go aggressive on Tao, and the hook from Clockwork will miss. Spectre ulting in. This Dazzle looks like fresh meat, and he will go down as he doesn't have the mana for Shallow Grave. How unfortunate. Now Keegan looking to be the one being aggressive on, and Spectre still very healthy, and Keegan will die. Small Weenie Big Problem now against 4 people will fall as well. Fighting off a bit more than they could chew with that Spectre ult coming in. And of course all the supports in range. Oh, meanwhile I missed a... It's like a Mystic Snake pick-off. Very strong skill. That animation. Probably on the heal he's talking about. I don't know. Soul Ring into Omni Knight heal does require a bit of time.
Top tower is under siege.
For that cast animation.
Kind of
sad. Reduce picking up a kill is very good. Spectre picking up a kill, also very... Pick up 2 kills and assist. That's scary. Spectre looks to be going for an early Yasha or Diffusal Blade. Oh. Not going for the Radiance Rush, which is okay. Radiance is very strong, but it's not necessary. In any case, so Radiance accelerates the farm by a huge amount. So, looking at the farm, we have 36 CS on the Spectre, pretty good. 38 on Medusa. So they're fairly even. This is the actual kills. And Catherine with the solo kill. Well, the network's not going to input a lot.
Radiant's
Get a
middle
lot of
tower
games.
is taking damage.
Spectre still ahead.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
In fact, there was 3 kills.
Radiant's top tower is under siege.
There was the XP shared. I missed killing.
Dire's bottom tower under fire.
Ow. Guess they were diving. Spectre ult coming in the top lane, as well as Omni Knight ult, Guardian Angel. Almost picking up the Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor will be able to walk it away with that regen. And very nice Medusa ult. Defensively used, no problem. That's how you should use it. It goes through Magic Mini. So now there's 2 people in this top lane. Keegan, his hook shot up in 17 seconds, may look to go aggressive, hiding in the tree line. Still 2 people up here. Spectre's already gone back to bottom, and she should. Not a good use of those illusions, but let's see. Mid lane 30 CS to 20. Oh, 16 CS on this Death Prophet. What is going on? Melee should not be winning this hard. Oh, looks like he's gonna walk into 2 people not having the high ground vision of a dire ward. Won't get caught out, surprisingly. Not enough mana for glimpse. Alright. That would be an issue. Okay, Death Prophet popping off the 1-1 ult. Only has 2 points of Witchcraft, so you're not gonna see too many little ghosties flying around. Dazzle with a nice save on the Shallow Grave. Now trying to find a pick off anywhere they can. Slowly Squanto will be dropping, but the Dazzle heal does not land, and they will walk it off. Meanwhile on top lane, shot does land onto Omni Knight, and they will find that kill with their burst damage. Alright. Looks like he was out of mana. A lot of his things. Guess he could have done with soaring and heal. Even then with that cast animation, probably would have brought himself closer to death. But there looks like to be going for the Diffusal Blade first. Against Mana Pendant Medusa. Oh, Clockwork landing his cogs. Death Prophet not able to do anything. Long cast animations. Stopped by that battery assault. Can't even stop the silence. Fortunate. Ogre Magi will reach goal.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
Good EXP for the supports. Witch Doctor. Support Witch Doctor. Clockwork just roaming around, finding kills.
Dire's bottom tower under
Spotted up by
fire.
a ward, not feeling bad. Spectre trying to play it safe right now. He is only 600 gold away, actually, from Diffusal. Yeah. So he's only 500, 400-ish. Mid lane, teams come out as Swanto is aggressive on. Will not heal. Not popping a heal for support. Okay. Ogre Magi is obviously doing quite a bit of work.
Dire's middle tower
Or
taking
TP
damage.
by himself. Oh, we'll walk into Omni Knight. We'll take a massive heal burst as well as a stun. Walked in by the kinetic shield. Death Prophet will pick up the kill. Spectre does pop a haunt in an effort to try and take that last hit, but will not find it. Clockwork is Viz right now. When we look for a pick off, the bouncing cask will be able to find 3 different members and not bounce between them, unfortunately. So Clockwork not going to go in quite yet. Medusa's finding some more farm. Just a full farm. Some 2 farm on Spectre. They're pretty much even. As I was saying, Diffusal Blade on Spectre against 3 int heroes, intelligence heroes, and Medusa, who's fairly reliant on that, keeping that mana up for her health. That mana shield, obviously. Diffusal's a very good pickup against them. Obviously, Dazzle and Witch Doctor want to keep their mana up so they can use their healing spells. Oh, Keegan making a catch onto Spear Point. Spear Point, once again, not able to do very much with that Battery Assault. We'll try and run it away, but against a Clockwork, that Battery Assault, just not making it away. Even has Like brown boots. And she has arcanes. Interesting. Clockwork making some good pickoffs again. Now we have Ogre Mangine's bot lane. Will be met up with 2 supports. Will get caught out with a stun. Connect field's now down. Not popping off. Oh, not even all 6. Okay. Multicast onto Squanto. Take quite a bit of damage, but not as bad as it could be. I think it was on Squanto. Sure. Spectre is being dropped down very low. Oh, we have the Diffusal Blade come out. Fairly scary pickup, but Ogre Magi picked up that ring. No worries, has the regen. Another stun onto Small Weenie Big Problems. It looks like Spectre here is gonna die as he walks into 4 people. Popping off the ult, but you got nowhere to go. Unless you wanted to go top lane, you'd probably still die to a Mystic Snake. Dazzle looking for a chase. Still has level 2 boots versus level 1 boots. Should be able to pop off a stun eventually if he doesn't lose vision, but we'll back out. Far away. He can use the hook already, obviously, to get into the Spectre. Oh, this Wraith King. This Wraith King was seen. Keegan looking for the kill. Doesn't have the mana for anything else. The Battery Assault will be able to chip away. Oh, very nice repel on the last second. Stops that death from happening. The Premature Rocket will not pick up the kill as repel. Still blocking that magic damage. We waited about 2 seconds more to pick up the kill. Pull out that sniper. You're a sniper, Keegan. Alright. That repel will not stop. Oh, wait, it does dispel it. It does dispel. That's new in the patch. Poison Touch is now dispelled. Just like Warlock's adjustments to the patch notes. Spectre opting very low again. Ogre Magi doing lots of work. Going for that Ogre Club. Or for the Aghanims next. Check out the net worth right now. Disruptor is at the lowest. Wraith King has a bit more than the other 2 supports of the Dire. Biggest problem right here is the difference in the mid laners and the difference in the top laners. Got a cast going out, Ignite going out, landing on to targets that they do want. We'll do a fair amount of damage to this Wraith King. Oh, hook! Land on to Squanto. Will get glimpsed out, but the cogs are still there. That'll cause a bit of a problem. King's Claw being silenced up by the Static Storm will take a fair amount of damage. And it looks like he will drop here even after the grave. Yep. Keegan will make it out with that haste rune. And Witch Doctor also being chased down by the Spectre. And Death Prophet picks up that kill. Ghosties now coming in. And a Purge onto Keegan will allow Spectre to pick up that kill. Overall, 3 kills for nothing by the Calamity. Calamity benefiting heavily off that. Now they have to down here to make that push out. I'm really sure Sorter did not today. I figured this Disruptor would keep me down. Oh, I guess maybe die. I'm sorry. Fight someone for a second, then no more. Zoom. Alright. Looks like the Radiant will make their retreat. Ogre, Magi, and Witch Doctor trying to find a stun. Anyone they might find. Not be able to find anyone. Spear Point is seen going through the river. Maybe might get caught up here. No, not quite. Realizes the rune won't spawn for quite a while. No point in staying there. Dude does catch a glimpse of the Dazzle. Keegan has a hook shot, will miss it. Probably should have fired that rocket flare first. But alright, there's a hook shot. You know, bot lane. Small Weenie Big Problems trying to find a pickoff onto Squanto. However, Banana now in a bad position as they're met by 3 people. Another stun onto Banana. Banana still has a regen. Coming out, drops a cast, drops between Squanto as well as Sao, back into the crease, back into Squanto and Sao, taking a bit of damage actually. That's scary. Now Spectre Hunt coming through, the real one showing up, right behind Banana, pops the Purge. Witch Hunter popping the ultimate, but Guardian Angel will negate that damage. And heavy heals. Why Shallow Grave not quite enough. Keep Witch Doctor alive and Ogre Magi drops. Medusa was down here too. And Dazzle dropped as well. Where was the Medusa? Holy crap. I'm so confused. Why was Medusa not farmed? Medusa doesn't have the items. Okay.
Dyer's middle tower taking damage.
Rockbird comes in for a bit of damage, but with the Death Prophet ult, still have about 10 seconds. Pops the fortification. We'll still be able to do a fair amount of work. This Death Prophet is running around the tower. Death Prophet, you have to attack the tower. You have auto attacks too. Come on.
Dyer's middle tower is being
That was only a level 1 ult, I think. Off the level 2 ult. Put in the point for level 2 ult after the levels, after the fight. Only level 1 ult, not able to get as much as I thought, but enough damage, no problem. Any damage dealt by Death Prophet onto a tower is good damage. So, looks like Ogre Magi will be able to deny the mid tower, and we'll get Net Worth, Stark Future, picking up. Looks like he's saving up the Relic next. Alright. So we're not gonna have the Relic, the Radiance Rush, but we're gonna have a second item, Radiance, and it's gonna be just as effective as they're winning all these team fights. And Dazzle has no HP items, Witch Doctor has earned, otherwise it's gonna earn quite a bit. It's gonna continue to burn and manage it. I just think, I'm not sure if Medusa was actually down there, but Medusa should not be fighting. Or picking up like Lincoln's and Anto maybe. I don't even know. Usually I would say those items are pretty like necessary for Medusa to fight. Medusa needs to be tanky, given her range, and it needs a lot more damage. Mid lane, we have Banana and King's Club. Almost caught up by the tank shield, but stun will land on a King's Club. Won't be able to Shallow Grave himself. So he's getting out by the distributed damage. So far, it doesn't look good for the Dire. They're slowly losing out. Inspector is still huge. Inspector's super far. Only a single target cast on Spear Point. And
Dyer's bottom tower under fire.
Spectre's on the Reaver, okay. Just going for the heart hits. Doesn't want the Radiance. Hookshot onto onto Disruptor. Will glimpse him out after he's dead. That's not good. But Stark Future now charging in with the Purge. Will be trying to pick off wherever she can. Super tanky with that Reaver. Hurry in the middle of that. Ogre Magi picks up his Agonist right as he dies. Unfortunately, not gonna be quite enough. Spectre will pick up the kill onto Witch Doctor. Is looking for a re-engage with that bouncing cast, paralyzing cast. Will not benefit him at all. Overall, it was I believe Dazzle died. No?
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
I guess not. 2 for 1. Goes in favor, of course, the kills. With the team with the most kills.
Radiant's top tower is under siege.
Again, Spectre getting bigger. However, that heart short of it. No, has vitality booster. Right. Regeneration. Omni Knight has proved to be very effective. Oh, this is the new Omni Knight set. Look at his hair. Enemies repelled. Why is that a gem? Alright. You can give magic immunity to your enemies. That so. I don't know why you exactly want to do that and why you want a gem of that, but it's kind of funny. So we have a 5-man group up by the Dire. Whose team name I still do not know. Keegan with the Vanguard pickup. He was doing fairly well. I think he would be able to do that. He's going for that Crimson Guard, super effective item. As a Dire. It's alright. It's not gonna be near his team. It'll still be a very effective item. Witch Doctor probably looking to grab an Aghanim, so we won't have any time soon. Is he super far behind? Witch Doctor, nah, Dazzle. Dazzle looking to pick up a mech, most likely. Pick up that armor. The Buckler. Medusa looking to pick up the Lincoln is about 500-ish gold away. Omnight going for the Aghanim Scepter. Needs 2k more gold. That will be up. That global Guardian Angel will be a pain. Looks like Lemon Badger will find a pickup onto Keegan. Next symbiote is down. Will be able to land it. And the Stag Storm is also down. Stunned by Squanto. Will be able to land on Keegan. A good shallow grave. Will keep him for a bit longer. But with the Spectre Illusions coming through, I don't expect him to last very long. And Death Prophet will pick it up in the auto attack as well as the Ghosties. They also plan to kill Dazzle and Ogre Magi. Now, Anna continues to teleport out. An exit with the trees.
Radiant's bottom tower is demolished.
And meanwhile, Catherine, Medusa,
Dire's top tower is under siege.
T1 for 3 kills. It's not likely worth it, but Medusa's still trying to keep up with that Spectre and is doing a fairly good job. Problem is, Medusa, Spectre has a heart and 200 gold. No more defusal charges, but still something worth noting. And this T1 tower will be traded off momentarily. And once this goes down, Spectre will have the gold necessary for that Heart of Tarrasque.
Radiant's middle
done.
tower is being attacked.
That's gold. Not quite buying it with the scumbag Death Prophet.
Radiant's middle tower is taking damage.
Alright, she's teleporting back. Okay. There's the heart up in the what? Where? Oh, she teleported back.
Radiant's middle tower is being
Alright.
attacked.
Well, there's a heart pickup. That's really scary. Swanto looking to pick up a Blink Dagger. Ags within 1.15 key gold. My bad, that's scary. So, picking up mech for his team. So we're left for the Blinking Cage, but that's Swanton. Wraith King. Wraith King will be there engaged. Blink. Boom! It's actually been Lemon Badger doing a fairly good job catching out people with his G-Gen aura. It's kinda weird. Ping out onto Roshan by the Omni Knight. Turns out, you know, no one's there. Does have the Lincolns after that bottom tower kill, and the Yasha. I don't think that will be enough. The Spectre is pretty huge. Spectre with the heart and Diffusal Blade is pretty hard to stop. And Diffusal too. But get more charges back. My problem with Diffusal is once you're out of charges, you're legitimately out of charges. So we'll buy another Diffusal. This was Diffusal plays a bit easier than placing BKBs. Now you can't even place BKBs. Ogre Magi, after picking up that Aghanims, hasn't made very much progression. Has a point booster now. Not sure what. Good multicast. Hang out in the supports. Burning down Sao kind of a lot. That's 1/3 of his HP. Got it in one spell. Not even targeted towards him. That's Ogre Magi, guys. Ogre Magi. Only had that mech regen. Ogre Magi does hurt. Right now his game impact has been minimized by just the team fight power of the Calamity lineup. Looks like a multi-stop will land on Lemon Badger. Another multi-cast, that was 2 and 3, landing huge damage. The good Static Storm will land on, and Connect will land on the Catherine, and Death Prophet is trying to focus as much damage as possible onto Catherine. Man Shield being up, as well as the Crimson Guard will be able to prevent a lot of damage. Now Spectre being focused down quite a bit. We'll be able to run through the trees with that Spectral Dagger. And heals are just very effective. Dazzle and Omni Knight are the only ones to go down in this fight. And well, Spectre doesn't die, so that heart, you know. Pure skills. Very true. Pure skills coming out from the Ogre Magi. That heavy damage on the stun, you know. All skill, no luck. This is Dota. Needs luck. Alright, so obviously the Crimson Guard had a huge effect in that last fight.
Radiant's
Death
middle
Prophet
tower is
holds,
taking damage.
Spirits only do 55 damage, and Crimson Guard blocks 50 damage. Each of the hits are physical, of course. Wow, that's it. So you only take 5 damage from each tick. Wow. That's a very strong counter. It only lasts 9 seconds though. So. And exorcism lasts like 30 seconds. So you can block a lot of upfront damage. Can't save your towers, obviously. So you have fortification. Calamity has 2 with that Agnes pickup and 900 gold. Very scary. Lion Badger running in face check this Roshan will not find anyone. They're gonna start taking it. Now just put down a ward. High ground ward. This ward does not actually seem to fit, as the pit does retain its previous vision changes, properties, I would say.
Radiant's middle
So you can
tower
actually
is
see
being
Roshan with that
attacked.
ward. What you can do is if you set a Eye of the Forest here.
Radiant's middle tower has been denied.
You need a Blink Dagger or Force Staff to get to one. But still be a lot more effective than putting a ward down. So, Radiant will pick up that mid lane turret. Tower. Actually, it's denied by Omni-Knight. Okay. Omni-Knight with the Trash Talk, alright. And heals down, trying to push that turret. More heals to push out the wave. Both teams showing off their incredible heal power. And Death Prophet's like, nope, this game's over. You're gone. Another Ignite. Cast a Spectre. Spectre with the heart can discreetly farm with a jungle too. Her heart's content. And join her team with a haunt. That is one of the core things about Spectre is she can join a team fight anywhere. And it really doesn't matter because haunt makes it really ambiguous as to where you're jumping into. So literally, she just has the time and the space to farm for as long as she wants. Meanwhile, Catherine on Medusa, she'll have to use a TP to get to a tower. So right now, this is kind of Calamity's game. You have the Spectre, you have the farm on her, and she's not gonna die for a while, I think. You're just free to push up towers, and this tower's obviously gonna go down. That's no HP whatsoever. Wraith King will pick up that last hit. Multicast ×2 onto the Death Prophet. Death Prophet will take a Guardian Angel as well, and a heal. Will not fall anytime soon. Medusa dropping off the ultimate does a lot of physical damage as Medusa's ult increases physical damage by 100%. Incredibly strong. Keegan will be brought down as just trying to chase the Death Prophet alone. Medusa doing a lot of damage. Incredible. Now Diffusal Blade doing a lot of work right there. This Catherine's really out of mana. Still has basically full HP against that regen. My shock tree. In the end, it will be a 2 for 1, I believe. Sorry, 2 for 3. Because Wraith King did die, but has that reincarnation, so no problem for him. Oh, weird. Oh, okay, that's the reincarnation. Obviously. And Death Prophet not falling in the beginning of the fight. Just not enough skills on the Ogre Magi. He only had one more multicast. That would have been a dead Death Prophet as Omni-Knight was not ready for that. Because the Yule's delayed any reaction from anyone. Everyone. That might have something to do with it. This is a good ward to see when that doesn't actually block that, does it? This one. That will spawn, right? Okay. I'm gonna assume so. This ward will I mean, if you're going straight down, this ward doesn't exactly catch them going into the pit. We'll catch the backside here, which is nice. Especially against a Clockwork, the Witch Doctor is old, probably reach into it on this high ground. Other than that,
Dire's
alright.
bottom tower is being attacked.
Spectre looking for the. I expect a butterfly now. That's scary. With that radiance pickup though, that would have been scarier. This reason the game still would have been just as effective as you. Have some fairly squishy scores. 1000. No HP still. 800. Would tick down about 20 seconds, 15 seconds, something like that. Does 55 damage per second radiance? 50 damage per second. The resistances, you do 37.5 times that. 10, that's 5 damage per second. Per 10 seconds. So 20, 30-ish seconds, assuming dispersion is what. Dispersion. Dazzle would be quite easy. Alright. Obviously not a time for that. Dazzle's looking to pick up the mechanism. There's one measly ironwood branch away from that buckler. Good for him. And obviously, right now the dire supports aren't getting very much as these trades have obviously not been in their favor. Calamity is still pulling ahead in terms of overall net worth. Medusa's, yeah, net worth favor the Radiance, but Medusa leading it. EXP is also in favor of the Radiant, as they are the ones doing the team fights, so not too surprising there. The only real surprise is Medusa being able to outfarm Spectre. I guess that's the difference between having Radiance and not having Radiance. But having a Heart Diffusal 2 and Eagle Song and Spectre is pretty scary. We'll have that Talisman of Evasion to counteract some of the physical damage. Can you dodge Death Ward? I'm gonna assume so. It's like Fountain anyway.
Heads up!
It doesn't say you can't avoid it. So I don't know. I'll have to look that up. Still, Spectre having the haunt, the gold presence, probably be a bit more beneficial. Ogre Magi about to pick up that Bloodstone. Fairly late. Oh, hookshot missing onto Squanto. Squanto is just gonna be able to blink away. Poison Touch does not disable that Blink Dagger. Kind of sad. Using a hookshot and no Aghanim's, obviously that's gonna result in a no Clockwork ult. And it is on Omni-Knight. Looking around this tower. I can't check. Alright. I love Dazzle's ability to just clear out a wave if the means are actually there. Okay, so we have Witch Doctor trying to find a cast, not quite fast enough. And obviously with the Clockwork pulsing it down, that was a lot of lost kill potential. Maybe there was a Force Staff on any of them. That might have worked. Right now, Medusa's still ahead. I feel like this Medusa's pulling even farther. It's farming so much faster than this Spectre. And yeah, again, the Radiance not being there versus being able to clear entire wave of minions in a couple shots, I guess being the huge difference between this farming ability. Still haven't seen these Ancients. This can't possibly block me. I'm just blind. So forming group, 4 or 5 people here. The Badger pops to repel himself, Dazzle ult onto the enemy team. Haunt comes in, doing quite a bit of damage, shoot small problem, big small weenie, big problems. So he will not drop quite yet. Great Medusa ult will stop Spectre for a bit, but Witch Doctor will be the only casualty so far. Saw being caught out. Why is stun? Now Keegan jumping on in last second, we'll get a Stark Future as well as the Omni-Knight. Omni-Knight will fall, and Swanto taking a huge amount of damage while Medusa's doing a lot of work. We'll be able to take out the Disruptor, who's fairly squishy, but they are able to chase back the Spectre as well as the Wraith King. Wraith King still has reincarnation, so overall, team fight still going very with Calamity. Witch Doctor did fall earlier, so there should be a bit less skill change. More up here. Guess that kill should have counted. They also got the tower. Okay. Use this ult sign on him. Dazzle's not on him. Oh, that crappy recap. Alright. Catherine picking up the Demon Edge. Maybe looking to pick up the crit next? Maybe MKB, probably MKB. Because the evasion's still something to consider on this butterfly. You know you're likely to use the effect, solve the evasion after the effect wears off. And having the MKB will probably be a bit better. And can't crit on split shot, but the damage from MKB will benefit. Smoke comes out from the Dire team. They will dodge out a couple of wards as they make their way in. Looking for a pick off, they will go through the jungle. Fortunately, they won't run into anyone until they hit the mid lane, and they get a kill on the Omni Knight. He doesn't have his ult. One stun, no multicast. Another stun, no multicast. Ignite multicast, but that's obviously not full. Spectre Haunt in. They will be looking to find a kill, and Keegan taking a brunt of the damage right now. He'll use his ultimate point blank. Witch Doctor ult coming out now after the Omni Knight ult has already. Oh no, it's all another 8 seconds. Doesn't matter. Spectre will be able to run through them, and Witch Doctor, Clockwork, Dazzle. All casualties of that battle. Ooh. That's just having not enough skills, guys. No multicast, right? Oh, multicast landing onto Spectre. Spectre small weenie big pumps, caught by anything. Nice. Purification! So Medusa is left to defend the tower by herself. Will she be able to do it? I guess DP ult, maybe not. DP ult's up, it's up. Maybe we'll pop the fortification that will delay it a bit longer. Illusion Room plus the Shiva's guard now. It's not gonna be enough.
Dire's middle tower is now but a memory.
Dazzle will be popped with West. Okay, we'll drop the armor, but not at a point where Medusa will be effective. They are, of course, running back. So, obviously, the Radiant team, tier 3, took 4 kills for basically nothing, and Medusa's still ahead in net worth. He comes out. Oh, so there are ancients. She just kills them super fast. Okay, so there is vision of the Dire team walking into the pit. Of course, this board doesn't actually see it. I don't think you can toggle this vision while broadcasting. So, they do have an idea that Roshan's going down. Dazzle trying to do as much work as possible. Hell going on, we'll be able to with that poison touch. Roshan is very low, 1.5 A, 1k, and Spectre Haunt. Spectre will be able to take the last hit on the Roshan and pick up the Aegis of the Immortal. Dazzle ult, no. Witch Doctor ult doing a lot of work right there. Unfortunately with this first damage, I'm not sure if it's actually taking much damage. So, now by Ogre Magi, he pops that Bloodstone, and Catherine just left stuck in the pit, use mobility.
Double kill.
No force stabs off left. So no force stabs period except incoming. Have yet. Alright, so that's unfortunate. Losing hugest net worth and showing the gold change. Spectre did die but did reincarnate. And with that Aegis, we'll take a bit of gold.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
Alright, Omni Knight did die.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
The other one that does have ultimate, decides on top it, and we have trade remaining defense. That one gives there.
Top tower is
Takes 2 in him, Rax's
middle barracks is fallen.
one of them. Ooh, big multicast. We'll be able to pick off the disruptor, but the disruptor's not important enough. Which disruptor will be cancelled there? Only the problems trying to do as much damage as possible to the red team will not be able to spawn. We still have Arcade. Got some cast going through. We'll land on the heroes primarily. Anna being slid up by the purge and slid up. Ghost picking off people in the fountain, and that's pretty much a game. Double the kills, much better late game right now. Looking to pick up another tier 3.
Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is being
And Spectre is finally top net worth chart. Useless finally back alive. I don't know if she can do anything by herself. GG, well played is being called out. And actually, use the ult coming out. Unfortunately, magic damage just has no effect while they are in communication, but Medusa is still doing a lot of damage. In conjunction with that, Dazzle and Armor, of course. Really. Pure skills from the Ogre. Once again. Pure skills. All the multicast, yo. Pulling it when it really matters, right? Spectre has 7.2 gold. Oh my god. Is he going for the relic now? It's a fairly light relic. Is she giving up all those kills in the XP? I don't know. Medusa now on top of the network chart.
Radiant's middle tower is taking damage.
So looks like we're gonna wait. See what Spectre picks up. Spencer picks up the Demon Edge.
No more middle tower for Radiant.
TV as well. And there is a butterfly on usage. And they're looking for a counter Rax. Pops up the Crimson Guard. I feel like they're a bit premature as Radiants aren't even there to hold the defense. So it's definitely good. See a retreating devil. Oh, back away. So, 46 minutes in, Radiant are fairly well off as they have okay. Just right now, Catherine obviously ahead, has a missile, in conjunction with the Dazzle minus armor. It's a lot of work on anyone. Even if this Spectre has coming. Oh, okay, we have a data list coming out for Spectre. Whoa. Okay. I guess without the meta style, she's looking for as much physical damage as possible. Who needs relic? Who needs illusions? Haunt has a mobility tool. Pop the right clicks with the main hero. I need to organize any meta illusions. Obviously, Roshan was picked up by Spectre earlier. So the team's gonna obviously benefit from having that Aegis. Well, 2 racks down, not looking good for the Dire. Just maybe Medusa is not as good as a carry as a Spectre. For a lot of obvious reasons this patch. Hopefully I don't have to explain that much, but Spectre is really overwhelming in this patch. Because you will get fed in basically any way possible. Just pick off kills, over time, and you're fine. So very close to 6 slotted. 5 items essentially. Only thing better I could see is picking up Future Travel dropping the TP scrolls and picking up the 6th item, of course. But she doesn't have the room to push out. She doesn't have room to, put in her base. Not very effective, but we can travel still. It's always nice. Always nice to have. So basically, we're looking at a final push as Radiant have basically one set of objectives left to go for. It's a very clear sign of where they need to go. So it's just an easy siege. Let the minions push in, Spectre actually able to work as well. Engage going out, Death Robber pops the gold and the Shivas as well as the wolves. Won't be looking at very much damage on this tower. Multicast goes down. Swan's looking for a stun. Will get stopped by that 4x multicast. And will drop immediately. Has the reincarnation, so not too bad. And Guardian Angel now makes everyone vulnerable to physical damage. Medusa ult now coming out. And we'll stop the Spectre for a bit. Oh, everyone's dropping fairly low, but Catherine is armed. As someone has a halberd. Blind. Halberd onto Wraithwing. There was a lot of low HP people in that fight. Catherine not being able to finish them off just because of that disarm.
Dire's Ancient is taking damage.
Ancient taking damage. Medusa is the one person alive now. As Witch Doctor dies to the groups. Obviously Medusa doesn't have very much use to clean out the waves, but she can't defend by herself. Can defend 3 lanes by herself.
Ancient is taking damage.
Oh, over here. No one's picked up. Oh, they're off. No problem. So, down to once again 1 lane. Tower is almost dead. 52 damage worth. Not what we want to deny it, but definitely not looking good. And this game is essentially over. I don't know why they just sent GG out. They can't recover from T-Rex down. They don't have enough global pressure or any way to chop base right now. So I'm just kinda surprised. He's dragging on. Especially since they nerfed the rubber band effect. You know? What's the point of fighting? This is a uphill battle. It's not looking good. They just really want to defend this tower. Do so with a Divine Rapier. Alright. This is now a game, guys. Medusa dies, it's game over, yo. Oh my god. Medusa dies and this Divine Rapier is picked up by like the Spectre or Wraith King maybe. Big crits. Let's see, Medusa had to actually not being able to buy back, of course. She just spent all her money. That's rough, it's thing up. There's a lot of buyback money to be sitting on. 3 people jumping on the small weenie. Medusa will be popped out already. Everyone starts turning away. The Guardian Angel will be popped as well. And we have a glimpse onto Keegan not being able to land those clock cognitive communication. No refreshing time. Catherine will take the fall. Divine Rapier is on the death, and GG is being called as Divine Rapier. Now doing 600-ish damage. Just refreshing everything. And there you have it. The game is over. Calamity wins. Alright, we'll see if there's a rematch anytime soon. Maybe. Not today, sorry. Okay. Okay. So that will wrap off this cast. You can follow me on obviously twitch.tv/evolution _of_war. Follow my Twitter, same thing. So see